Hey there, YouTube. We have a blender bottle already, but we find that, we got to use one and then it's in use, and I may want to use one while my wife is using one, or she may use it so much that she needs a clean one. So we've got another blender bottle, and this one is actually Gatorade branded. It was a Gatorade shaker bottle, I think is what it was sold as. But as you see, it's actually blender bottle brand, and you see the wire whisk that is iconic of the blender bottle brand. And you've got the nice plastic container here. It shows you in ounces and milliliters, I'm thinking is what that, yeah, ounces and milliliters. The level there, so you know how much you're adding, because sometimes these protein powders tell you how much to add. Like this one says 12 ounces of water, so 12 ounces is right there. 12 ounces-ish, yeah. Now, what I like about this Gatorade bottle is that it's clear. It's much easier to see your protein powder in there and see how well pulverized it is as long as it's all mixed up. Where the darker bottles, you really can't see that. If you don't want people to see what's in your bottle, if you don't like seeing what's in your bottle, yeah, go with one of the darker ones. But quite often, I like the see-through ones. Now, if you look at the lid here, you've got a two-piece plastic lid, and it looks like there's no actual gasket here to provide the seal, which is very similar to our other blender bottle that we've got, but it seems to hold its seal very well. And if it doesn't, when you see me test this on screen here, I'll see whether I make a mess or not. And in here, as the bottle seals here, you'll actually hear a there you go. Nice click when you know it's in place. From the blender bottle I've had before, that has provided a good seal. If it doesn't work for me, you'll see on camera and you may have a good laugh. One of the things to note, blender bottle says not to use these for warm mixes or things like pancake batter or something like that. I don't remember what they said, but it's anything that could create gases in them and expand, because it can blow the lid open and spray the contents around. Supposedly. I have not tested that myself, so if you want a fun science experiment in your own house with your own mess, you go ahead and do that. Right here, I actually happen to have some Gatorade brand protein powder on hand. Now, if you saw our video on this stuff, you find that it doesn't mix very well, but it tastes great. That difficulty mixing is a great way to show how well a blender bottle works as far as mixing. Love these wire whisks. So, why don't we drop that in there. We'll put the powder in there. And then I'll make sure it's sealed. So there, you heard that snap. And I'll shake it for about 30 seconds or so, and we'll see how we did. So that's about 30 seconds of shaking. Now, if you look, I don't actually see any dry powder on the side there, so that's a very good sign, especially with how difficult this protein powder is to mix. We'll open it up and look, and I think we got all of it. So this shows you how well the blender bottle shaker bottle mixes. It mixes very, very well. And I definitely love this brand of shaker bottle. Obviously, otherwise I wouldn't have gotten more of them.